Okay.
I'm not supposed to speak.
So, you want me to start?
Yeah.
Yes?
Break down the door. Girl, I'm shaking. I need more.
Okay, so what lyrics from Delta Machine comes to my mind? I think, well, welcome to my world, broken from the start, and then goodbye. All right, so we have a second question. A song that makes you cry. A song that makes me cry. I think well, anything from After the Gold Rush, Neil Young.
Why?
Just his voice, sentiment in the words, his honesty, the storytelling.
I was lying in a burned out basement with the full moon in my eye. I was hoping for a replacement.
Yeah, it's a great album. Okay. Is Depeche Mode an addiction? Not to me. So, I don't know. It's music, and it's in music that I've enjoyed making and being part of. It's a journey. It's not an addiction. More than 30 years, so a lot of life has gone on around the making of the music. So okay. Blues versus synth pop. Well, the title of this album is Delta Machine, so what we wanted to do was acknowledge the blues influence that is obviously on the record by using the word Delta, and then the Machines made it. So I think it's quite a nice marriage. I mean, most blues-influenced records of today, anything other than really is the blues. Whether it's Mark Lanigan or it's Nick Cave or, it's Led Zeppelin or the Rolling Stones, they all, draw from blues and gospel influences, but kind of make it their own. And I think that's what, we do with the Machines, is we take a traditional idea, a traditional method of putting a song together, i.e. a pop song, and it's scattered with blues influences.
I'm taking my place by your side. I'm not leaving until I'm satisfied.
Playing in arenas. Yes. What about it? Yes, I do. I mean, playing concerts, we've been recently playing some smaller concerts in little clubs to, kind of introduce the record and play a few songs from the new album, mixed up with some old songs. And it's interesting. It's very different playing in clubs again. It's more intimate and kind of more scary in a way. But playing in arenas, I think it really kind of suits our music. I think our music is large and filmic, and I think it quite often demands sort of participation from those that attend our concerts. So it's quite fitting. It's like a big celebration a lot of the time. And we like concerts as well. We like our concerts to take you from one place to the next. So it is kind of a journey. First musical memory. Well, that's easy. My first musical memory is really from my stepfather, who was a jazz musician and played saxophone and clarinet, and some trombone as well. And I used to sit at the bottom of the stairs and listen to him practice. And he played in a big band. It was like a big jazz band. I think they made a couple of records too. But, you know, I used to hear the music and also him playing records of big band jazz and other stuff as well that I'm guessing was, you know, more obscure jazz at the time to me, or just music, but popular music as well. But really, it was listening to my stepfather and watching him play. I went a couple of times to watch him rehearse with the band, and I remember that. Your voice. It's the only one I have. I better leave it the other way around, otherwise I'll forget. Being in a band. Okay, being in a band is a challenge. You have to learn to be part of and accept the differences sometimes. Sometimes the differences enable you to find something new about yourself that you didn't know. Sometimes the differences are impossible to deal with. But, you know, you try. You're a team. You know, you have to be a team in a band. And if someone's a little off, they're a little off. It's the way it goes. Darkness and happiness. Well, they're very close, aren't they, really? I think one feeds the other. My biggest mistake. My biggest mistake. I don't know. I don't... Sometimes opening my mouth too soon. Instead of just shutting up and being quiet and listening. I think in life you should listen more than talk. As you get older, you know what I'm talking about. All right, this is the last one. Slow down or accelerate. Oh, that's a good one. Well, again, you know, you've got to accelerate first before you can slow down, and you've got to slow down sometimes so you can move faster. So, again, one feeds the other. But I think when you slow down is when you get really special things happen. That once again, they're kind of things that you maybe wouldn't think about. I mean, what I've learned, certainly working in a band, is, you know, let somebody else express their idea before you come jumping in with yours. Because sometimes you can be really surprised, especially when you're writing a song and you think you're finished, and then you play it to somebody and they see it a different way. So there you go.